Did Jesus really die? Why did God wait 600 years to say otherwise? They say Jesus didn't die. Not on the cross. Not in pain. Not as the Gospels recorded. That's what Islam teaches, not Christians, not historians. In Surah An-Nisa 4:57, the Qur'an says, "They did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but it was made to appear so to them." In other words, someone else died in his place. That's a bold claim, one that changes the foundation of everything Christians believe. But here's the puzzle no one talks about. If Jesus didn't die, and if this truth matters so much to God, why did he wait over 600 years to correct it? Think about it. Jesus lived in the 1st century. According to the Bible, he was crucified, buried, and resurrected. His disciples preached it. They wrote it. They died for it.
Welcome to the channel where truth really matters. Please do well by subscribing here for more contents like this. Thank you.
Just think about it. Jesus lived in the 1st century. According to the Bible, he was crucified, buried, and resurrected. His disciples preached, wrote about it, and even died for it. For 6 centuries, people believed that story. Entire civilizations were built on it. Then, suddenly, in the 7th century, a man in Arabia, Prophet Muhammad, says God revealed something different, that Jesus was never crucified. My question is, why the long silence? If God wanted to set the record straight, why not do it immediately? Why not send someone in the 1st or 2nd century? Why wait till the 600s?
According to Islamic theology, those who associate partners with God or believe Jesus is God's son are guilty of shirk. Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:72 says, "They have certainly disbelieved who say, Allah is the Messiah, the son of Mary." So, what happens to those early Christians? Are they all doomed to hell? Even though they believed what they thought was God's truth, even though God supposedly gave no correction for centuries. If that's true, then the problem isn't theirs, it's God's. Why would an all-wise, all-just God leave billions in error for centuries, then suddenly send a correction when it's too late for most? But it gets even more confusing. The Qur'an doesn't just criticize Christians, it affirms the very books they believe in. In Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:46, it says, "And we sent, following in their footsteps, Jesus, the son of Mary, confirming that which came before him in the Torah, and we gave him the gospel." The gospel, the Injil, was given by God. That's what the Qur'an says. And then in Surah Al-Ma'idah 5:68, Allah tells Muhammad to say to the Jews and Christians, "You have no ground to stand upon unless you uphold the Torah and the gospel and what has been revealed to you from your Lord." Did you catch that? Allah is telling the people of the book, Jews and Christians, to follow the Torah and the gospel.
But here's the contradiction. If the gospel is corrupted, as many Muslims now claim, why is God instructing Christians to follow it? Why would he tell them to rely on a book that lies about the death of Jesus? Was God confused? Or was the gospel that existed in Muhammad's time actually still authentic? Because history shows that by the time Islam came into the scene, the New Testament, the same Bible Christians use today, had already been circulated for over 500 years. So either the gospel wasn't corrupted, or God was pointing people to a lie. Which one is it? You see, this isn't just about theology. It's about logic. It's about truth. If Jesus didn't die, and if that truth really mattered, then the delay in correcting it demands an explanation. Because the God who delays truth until it's useless for generations is either playing games or isn't the God he claims to be. I'm not here to insult anyone. I'm here to ask the questions everyone's been too afraid to raise. If the Bible is wrong, then why does the Qur'an respect it? If Jesus didn't die, why wait 600 years to say so? And if that delay sent billions into damnation, is that mercy? Or is that something else? Lean closer. Final note. You decide, but make sure you're not blindly following silence when the truth might be buried in the noise.